This time I'm back, and this time I've got the paintbrush and I'm busy varnishing hubby's desk. And as I was varnishing, I was thinking of something else that I want to share. Everybody and everything that you encounter in your life, during your lifetime in this realm, is your teacher. My biggest teacher ever, first of all, was my mother. She was a perfectionist. I am, this artistic type all over the place. And she was, you do things the right way. There's a way. I don't know whose way that was, but there is a way, and there's a right way, and there's a wrong way, and you do things the right way. So for the first 45 years of my life, I tried to do things and be my mother's way. It didn't work. No matter how I tried, I never felt good enough. I remember always when she comes to visit, my housekeeper and I, she was with me for many, many years. And every time Mom comes to visit, my housekeeper and myself, we were trying to clean this house. Every hook and every place, dusting, cleaning, washing. And then guess what? Mom will come and she will say, "Oh, your place is so beautiful, but..." I was always waiting for the but. But look at the dust. There, high up in the corner. My goodness. So guess what? Later in life, I just laughed when she came. I didn't care because I knew I could never be that perfectionistic type. And that was okay. I made peace with who I was compared to who she was. She loved me passionately. Nobody could have loved me more. But she was different. She was a perfectionist. And I was always outside the box. Don't tell me something was supposed to be like this. If I don't believe that, I will stand up against authority or whatever and say, "No, I don't agree," and do it my way. And then when I got married, I chose someone, as you know, my hubby, that is totally the opposite from me. Totally as well. He's the perfectionist, but in a different way. He was the planner. He was, you still is, you do it this way. As I was varnishing, he will come in and look, are you doing it correctly? Then previously, sorry about this, I would say pick a finger and blow up. Now I'm just laughing and I just listen to him because he became my biggest teacher. My children, they are my teachers, because what do they all show me? They show me what's in me, what's in my heart. I remember, it's very personal, I remember years ago, one of my sons, he was moving in with his girlfriend, and at that stage, that to me was unacceptable. You just don't do it. What will the people think? I was hysterical with my religious background. What will the people think? And I was terribly upset, and I confronted him, and I was confronting him with anger and fear and resentment and judgment. And as I was confronting him, I saw the hurt in his eyes. It nearly broke me. And immediately I realized what I was doing. I wasn't confronting him with unconditional love. I was confronting him with my beliefs and my ideas and my stuff. So immediately, afterwards, after the life in me, the Spirit showed me this, I went to him and I asked forgiveness. And he became my biggest teacher, because what is that act of him, of moving in with his girlfriend, what did it show me about me? Ugly things. It was ugly what I saw. As I said, the fear of what will my friends and the people and my religious upbringing, what will all those people say? That was my first thing. Second thing was fear, and the fear of people. That was actually the thing. And I was actually holding on to that instead of just loving my boy. And so our loved ones and the situations we find ourselves in, those are the things that's our biggest teachers, because they show us what's in our heart. But if we don't realize this, we look at them and we judge them and we judge situations. We don't realize, when we don't realize, it's all about me and my life, what is in my heart, and that people are never ever my enemies. It's all about the Spirit, my spirit, their spirit, what is manifesting in me when I get into a tough situation, when things does not turn out as I want and I planned. What is manifesting through me, those are my enemies. If it's not unconditional love and peace and joy, it's not the abundant life. Then it's the ego. My ego was in a total tiff when my son moved in. And this is just the little message I want to share. So my biggest teacher this minute, and is still up to this day, my biggest teacher for the most years in my life, is my hubby. Because once again this morning when he asked me, he said, what is your plans? What are your plans? And I said, I want to crochet, sit and watch my Netflix, make some food, whatever. And he said, will you please varnish my little desk? Immediately I realized my enemies are rising. Anger, resentment, disgust, whatever, because he's not me. He's not doing things my way. I don't want to help. I don't want to do it. And immediately I saw, that's my enemies. Not him asking me to help him, but me. Those things that was rising up in me. So I had to deal with them. Or I could have become angry at him, resent him, hate him, whatever. Or I could turn within and deal with what was rising up in me. And I read this in my previous video again. I just want to do it again to finish this one off. You see, it's for me at this stage, it's about finding heaven now. It's about finding the abundant life that is in me, flowing through me. Now, I want to experience peace and joy in the midst of anything now. I want to become so dead to my ego, call it that, so that the abundant life in me, who is unconditional love, can flow through me like a mighty river and touch and heal and deliver and set whoever and whatever free. It's got nothing to do with me. There's no good in me. It's about the abundant life in me and in you. And so that's why I'm sharing. That's why I'm sharing these things. Because it's no longer about me. It's about becoming more and more free from my enemies. Those things in my ego, whatever that's keeping me hostage. So, in with this, long story short, this is the real secret of life, and that's what I'm finding out. To be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and the now. I was completely in the moment. While I was varnishing this, I was just singing, humming, enjoying it, getting into the moment. I was smelling the wood. I was looking out beautiful. The wood is changing. I focused and I made a point of being in the moment. And guess what? And instead of calling this work, I realized it was play. And that is the thing. That is the secret of life in this realm, of your everyday life. As soon as your teacher rises up, whether it is your husband, your children, your boss, a tough situation, realize it's going to teach you something of you. What is manifesting? What is it showing you, about your enemies that's always in you? What do you need to deal with? And that is the only way we will ever experience heaven, abundant life in the midst of this tough world. Do not be concerned about the world and what's going on in this world. Do not allow the enemy to come in, the enemy that's in you, that is fear, anger, resentment, racism, trying to get things to turn out your way, your ideas, your mindsets, your beliefs. Do not allow the enemy to come in, rise up, and steal the abundant life that is already in you. That life that's guiding you, leading you, providing for you everything you need to get victoriously through this moment and this day. Well, this is what I want to share. Thanks for... If you get to this point, thank you for listening. Because it's not me. It's the life in me speaking to the life in you. That's all that this is. Have a fantastic day. I think I'm done here, so I can go and crochet and do what I want. Except if hubby gives me another job. But even in the midst, listen to this. I'll end with this. Look at my beautiful jewelry. And you should see my house. Whatever hubby, I give the ideas, and then he takes over and I become the helper that usually doesn't help all that much at the end, because I get angry and resentful because he doesn't do things my way. Yep, that's my issue, not him. And but at the end, he creates the most beautiful, stunning things. I mean, this room, it's going to take a while. His projects take a while. It's not like me half an hour and then the thing will work, but it will not be a masterpiece. When hubby is finished with something, it is a masterpiece. Like my beautiful jewelry that he helped me create from teaspoons. I made another video of that. So that is his strong suit. Creating beautiful, beautiful things. He built a pool. They're just outside. Let me quickly show you. Our beautiful pool. It's raining and I've now got this thing. Look at our beautiful swimming pool. He created this from an old tank that a friend gave us. And look at the beautiful stones. They are all been created from bags full of sand that we had to put cement on. And just look how beautiful my garden is. There you can see. Well, that's hubby. So it takes time. When he said he wants to build the pool, I said, are you crazy? I don't want a pool. It's going to take too long. And blah, blah, blah. But luckily he didn't listen to me like most of the times. And look, I've got a pool. Cost us next to nothing. The same with all of this. And now the desk. All I need is learn, patience, acceptance. I'm learning. I'm on my way. I'm learning day by day. I'm learning. Have a fantastic day. Z from Zsters Lab. Enjoy your journey through this realm. It's a play. It's not work. It's a play.